Breaking right now, we're learning more about the suspects behind the deadly Paris attack that left 129 innocent people dead. Time magazine correspondent Jay Newton-Small is live in Paris with more on these suspects. Jay, good evening to you. What are you learning there?
Martha. Hi, Martha. Great to talk to you. Well, it's been another intense day in the manhunt here in Paris and across actually all of Europe, including Belgium. The only known suspect, Salah Abdeslam, is basically, they still think in Belgium. And I spoke with Belgium authorities this morning, and they thought that he's still in that country. There's a huge manhunt all across that country for him. They've done 4 raids on houses, arrested 7 people, 2 of whom they're charging with terrorism related to the Paris attacks. But other than that, I mean, we're still waiting for the identity of the last 2 bombers who really just blew themselves to pieces, and they're still trying to figure out who these last 2 were. But we have identities on at least 6 of them, or at least 5 of them, plus the one who's on the run.
What's the mood in Paris in terms of the people? Are they pulling together, or has this been divisive?
It's been sort of both. There's a lot of just fear in France. You know, I had dinner with friends from Paris tonight, and they were talking about how everyone's still afraid to go to the markets. There was a really big panic in the Place de la République, which is where they did the huge rally in support of the victims of Charlie Hebdo in January on Sunday. And there was, you know, I think someone set off some firecrackers. People started running. There was then all of a sudden thousands of people running, this massive panic. And there's still a lot of jitteriness. So people are not really wanting to gather to big, great numbers in cafes. And unlike Charlie Hebdo in January, where people felt, you know, okay, well, they were attacked, but it wasn't me. This time around, a lot of French people feel we all were attacked. We're all under attack. Nobody is safe. And there is a lot of fear and a lot of retribution, a lot of reprisals, people feeling like maybe immigrants are at fault here, people feeling perhaps unfairly. I mean, only one of the bombers or one of the attackers was an immigrant, but saying, you know, there's been a lot of racism, a lot of nasty words in the streets against Muslim women in particular, wearing headscarves. And so there is a lot of divisiveness as well because of this fear.
Unfortunately, because that's exactly what these terrorists want to create. And we hope they're not succeeding in that, but it feels like it at the moment in Paris. Jay, thank you very much. So the